In 2007, he came out with a reality show called Gotti's Way. And Gotti's Way was only 2 seasons, but those 2 seasons showed me an intimate view on what it looked like to decouple, what it looked like to attempt to co-parent, the differences between what a mother felt that the family needed and what she needed as an individual, and what the father thought he needed to do to be a provider and to keep his family together.
I want to be with Irv, but then a part of me is like, you know what? I think I've outgrown you.
The women that you're with, you refer to them as scallywags.
There are rumors about a possible surviving Irv Gotti documentary, as his ex-wife Deb is reportedly sharing her side of the story. She's speaking out about how Irv's obsession with Ashanti caused problems in their marriage and tore their family apart. Over the years, Irv Gotti has done several interviews where he constantly talked about his past relationship with Ashanti. Despite this, Ashanti ignored him and refused to work with him again, which seemed to upset him. According to Deb, his attitude and fixation on Ashanti badly affected their relationship, and she's now revealing how much she suffered while trying to hold their family together.
There's no boundaries. Like, he comes, we're there, we're available. He's living 2 lives, and for me, it doesn't make sense.
You have found that woman. It might not have lasted, but you have
She's
found...
definitely a special one, but she wasn't special enough for me to stop.
Irv Gotti and Deb Lorenzo got divorced in 2013 after being together for 10 years. Many people thought Deb was foolish for staying with him because he treated her badly. He disrespected her in front of their children and even mocked her education, saying their daughter should do better than her. But according to Deb, things weren't always that way. When they got married in 2003, she expected Irv to be busy traveling, making deals, and earning money while she took care of their kids at home. What she didn't expect was that he would constantly cheat on her with other women. To make things worse, Irv didn't think he was doing anything wrong and believed Deb was crazy for thinking she could be the only woman to satisfy him.
Still married, but we were separated when they were dating. I was used to it from the beginning, like him going and traveling. I just wasn't used to the women. That was like new, like, where did these hoes come from?
You know, I think...
You wanted people to forgive you when you do stuff?
Don't talk about the cheat. I'm a good chip off the old block, aside from the infidelities. You know, in my crazy mind, I thought that was life. This is my wife, this is my family, but this bitch is here to suck my
Irv Gotti and Deb Lorenzo's relationship was very unhealthy, and people got a glimpse of their struggles when their reality show Gotti's Way aired in 2007. Despite the problems, Deb stayed, hoping Irv would change. She even tried to divorce him after discovering his cheating, but their children, especially their eldest Sonny, didn't want them to split. Irv was a good father. He adopted Deb's daughter and treated her like his own. Even when she found out he wasn't her biological dad, their bond didn't change. Although Irv was always traveling, he made time to be home on weekends for the kids and their school events. This gave Deb false hope that they could fix their marriage. While Irv had many flings, no one seemed to matter much. Until Ashanti. As Ashanti became the star of Murder, Inc., Irv grew obsessed with her success. He spent more time in the studio and less time as a full-time parent. Rumors spread that Irv and Ashanti were more than business partners. When asked about it on The Wendy Williams Show, Irv denied that Ashanti broke up his marriage. He claimed they only got together after he and Deb separated.
Why is it that if a man gets married, a man and woman get married, if they're separated, they're not gonna be together. They're not staying together. I can't go mess with other girls until I sign a divorce paper? Why? Why?
No, yes, you can.
Okay, then what's the problem?
The truth is, Deb and Irv's relationship only started falling apart when Irv and Ashanti became too close.
She used to wear these juicy sweats and her ass was looking fat. Her ass was looking great. So one day, I was like, yo, I'll take you home. She said, bet, cool. Walk her to a front door of her crib. She turns to say goodbye. And I just kiss her and grab her ass. And just, mwah.
Things got worse when Ashanti dumped Irv and started dating Nelly. Irv never fully got over it, and since Ashanti ignored him, he allegedly took his frustrations out on his wife, Deb. He didn't hide his feelings about Ashanti and became even more disrespectful toward Deb, even in front of their children. Deb felt like she was just there to absorb his anger. It didn't help that she and the kids depended on Irv for everything. Deb didn't have a real job or enough money to leave and start a new life, and Irv knew that he used it to his advantage.
It's the fear and like, can I survive on my own? I feel stuck a little bit, and I've been like this for a while. I stayed this long because I was afraid. You know, when we first separated, I really thought, Irv would come back home. I thought we would work things out. And then as time goes on, you see it's not gonna work.
Before Irv Gotti confirmed his relationship with Ashanti, people assumed she was involved with either Ja Rule or Cadillac Ta. But when Irv publicly admitted that he was the one in love with Ashanti, it was a big shock and made everything even more dramatic.
It's tough to comment on the list because he broke my homegirl heart. Oh, Tiffany. Tiffany Haddish is my best friend.
Yeah, but I mean, Common had a lot of girlfriends. I'm sure a lot of people think he broke their heart. I know you don't know them like you know Tiffany.
I know a couple of them, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, he broke her heart, man.
I was disappointed. I was very disappointed. I was like, oh, okay. Because that's not what you told me, but okay.
Child, y'all need to pay attention because Common really did Tiffany wrong. He chased after her, got her, then dumped her, and quickly moved on like she meant nothing. Tiffany is still hurt over how he treated her, and she's completely done with him. Meanwhile, Common is out here on talk shows saying he's a changed man, hanging around Jennifer Hudson, acting like he's the best thing ever. And trust, Tiffany doesn't have anything nice to say about him.
Girl, he never gave me no damn earrings. He probably gave those to Jennifer.
Since Jennifer Hudson and Common confirmed their relationship last year, they've been giving us nothing but realness, at least from what we can see. He even showed up to her talk show with a bouquet of flowers, and they've been spotted together looking all loved up. Common, known for being a serial dater, said that if he ever got married and settled down, Jennifer would be the one he'd do it for. In his own words, she's got to have an EGOT, and Jennifer has exactly that: an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
You've been even out there talking about marriage, Karen. What's that about? I mean, I just happened to notice that.
I was asked about marriage.
Yes.
And I just answered honestly. I said, you know what? You told me a quote that your mother said, a man knows what he wants. And I was saying my true feelings about, listen, Jennifer is the person, if I should be married, it will be to Jennifer Kate Hudson. I was just being honest.
Common has been spoiling Jennifer Hudson with gifts and attention, and from the way he talks about her, it's clear he's in love. But for Tiffany, this feels all too familiar. He treated her the same way. And if Common is playing games with Jennifer, it's not going to end well.
He might be the type of person that never really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like he's like a bee going from flower to flower to flower.
Tiffany is still heartbroken over how her relationship with Common ended and how fast people's opinions of him changed once he got with Jennifer. Now everyone is rooting for him and Jennifer and waiting for him to propose while forgetting how he treated Tiffany and the women before her. Common has a habit of going after whoever is popular at the time, and Tiffany's career was still booming when they met in 2018. He first met her at an Oscars event he was hosting and later decided to make his move.
Tiffany shut me down.
I ain't shut you down. I'm just saying you gotta work for it, but that's all. You can't just have
you quickly. I ain't even get to say nothing. You told me you got your eyes on something else.
Okay, give us your best line, Common.
Yo, she is a princess, she a queen, and I just want to be able to explore and learn everything she needs so I can give her everything she wants as a princess.
First, Tiffany wasn't really interested in Common and brushed off his advances, but things changed when they worked on a movie together in 2019. She was the lead in The Kitchen and Common played her love interest. And you know what they say, if the chemistry is good on camera, it's even better off screen. Common really worked to win her over, buying flowers, taking her on dates, and showing all the signs that he was serious and ready to settle down.
She's a wonderful woman, a queen, and just a beautiful person, man. I just care for her a lot, enjoy her, and am grateful to have her in my life. So, yeah, I'm happy.
When Tiffany and Common finally got together, she was excited and happy. You could see it all over her face. She really thought she had found the one. What she didn't realize was that Common was using all his smooth therapy talk to get her to trust and rely on him. He even helped shave her head, gave her feedback on her jokes, and always communicated when they had problems. Common was the first celebrity Tiffany had ever dated, and she often said it was the healthiest relationship she'd been in. Honestly, Common also seemed really happy with how things were going. Like and comment on this video. Subscribe to the channel for next video update.